Please, Felix Prep. If Felix Prep is getting ready, is BB in the house? Okay, Felix Prep, I can see your hand. Please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. Where is she? Hello? Felix Prep, please unmute yourself.
I hope she's not.
Okay,
evening, ma.
thank you. Good evening. Can you put on a video for us?
Oh, sorry, I'm in a dark place.
Why are all of you in that place? We want to do
With
a
Nigerian
spotlighting
system.
for you.
Oh, sorry. And
It's
I'm not,
okay.
I can't go downstairs. They just took light now. Very sorry.
Okay, now before you go
Everybody.
on, good evening, ma'am. Before you go on, I want to state this. I have no reason for asking anyone who is sharing their testimony to show their video so that many of us will not think, oh, they're playing from a radio or from a recorder. You will see someone's mouth opening and saying the words live. That is why we normally put them on spotlight, because everything that's happening here is being recorded. So, Felix Pep, you can please go on right now. Thank you so very much, ma'am.
All right, ma. So sorry for that.
Okay.
Good evening, house. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I have thousands of testimony concerning this therapy called double stem cell. But the latest one I want to share is about a guy of 18 years that had brain tumor. He sustained this injury when he was at the tender age. He fell down, and hit the head on the ground, but the parents never knew that there was a mass he sustained as a result of that fall. So the boy has been growing up with that challenge to a point. The teen now started to bring out pus at the forehead of the boy and at the eye. So they have done many things, taken many antibiotics, gone to many hospitals. So it was at the verge of surgery that I came in contact with the father. After much explanation what the therapy could do, they gave it a try. So, but the doctor had booked them for operation, for the surgery. The first deposit they asked them to make was 200,000. So, but after much conviction, the guy accepted my trial and we commenced. So even that child was withdrawn from school as a result of this challenge. So after, I think, 2 weeks, the pus dried up. His face that was disfigured was normalized. They continued this therapy for a month plus, after which they went for a test. The tumor was no more there, and the surgery was not carried out again. The second testimony is about a friend that the mother has glaucoma. When we went to Owerri, so I came in contact with them, and after much explanation, they gave it a trial. When the woman commenced on this, she was scared because the healing crisis was much. The eyes were so reddish with heavy discharge from the eye. So when they consulted me, I told them to continue, that is the healing crisis. After some weeks, the whole thing cleared, and the woman's eyes is back to normal, though it's still on it because I told them they should be on it till 3 months plus. So That's it for now. Thank you, everybody.
Wow. Wow, please, if your button of reaction is close by, help me to give it to her. Every reaction button you have, please use them judiciously. Every reaction button you've got, please use them. Granting back hope to an 18-year-old whose life was on the verge of being cut short. Someone who is in their prime being cut short because of a fall. I know of a friend whose son suffered seizure because another child was playing and bumped the upper tooth on the forehead of this boy. Just that, children playing, and another one just bumped his upper tooth on the forehead, and the other boy suffers seizures. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you may be thinking, oh, this is a meager case. This one is not a case that's fit for the hospital. This one is a very small case. This one is a written off case. I saw that one. No. I don't think Final Science brother can do this one. Let that just go and die. Let him just go and die. Ladies and gentlemen, if these people are getting their hope back, you can restore hope to that person. Don't ever write anybody off. Now, she told us the time this child used the product for. Felice Pep, people are beginning to ask questions. They want to know what you gave the boy. What did you give the boy?
I gave him only double stem cell and snowfield forte.
If you are saying this,
that's the product I gave him.
She gave just these two, double stem cell and snowfield forte. That is what she gave. Yeah, that is what she gave to the boy. And we always advise, let us, UMSAT, I just told you what he used for the tumor, double stem cell and snowfield forte. And I like to hear that tumor goes away when the product is used, because this is one thing. This is a sublingual therapy. When you use it under the tongue, it goes from the sublingual gland, then first it gets to the brain. When it gets to the brain, it divides through mitosis and begin to search for whatever could be wrong. So something that got to get to the brain first, will it start working in the brain? Now someone is asking, what did you give them for glaucoma?
It's the same product I gave. Same product.
You gave them double stem cell and snowfield forte for glaucoma. The same product she gave them for the tumor. Thank you so very much, ma'am, for coming on board tonight and for sharing in our testimony. You may be that hope someone somewhere is waiting for. When we share testimony, we don't just share testimony for the fun of testimony. When we share our testimony, it's trying to portray that somebody somewhere has been waiting and that person is getting back hope. They are saying that their case is not written off. They are saying that they can actually succeed by getting this health issue solved. Before we continue, I can see someone is raising their hand, and funny enough, she's our next sharer. Please, BP, if you're in the house, kindly unmute yourself. And I hope you can also play your video. Wow, that's my beautiful BB. Wow.
Mama, you're looking different this evening. What's up? I saw you differently.
I was waiting for someone to say that.
I saw you with braid on yesterday, and today you have what did I just say? You just retouched your hair. Wow. I don't have hair. Wow. This lady has that.
4 p.m. braids.
Wow.
Thank
Mama,
you.
you're doing a great job.
Thank
Well
you so
done.
much.
I want to say good evening to everybody in the house. Good evening. Thank you for making our time to join us today. Whatever we're sharing with you today is something we have experienced. I want to tell my own testimony again today. One I've never told in 3 years, 9 months, but I will reveal it today. It is only did I know I suffer from something that is called sciatica. It's called sciatica. It's a pain that it is a pain that radiates along from the hips down to the leg. Very, very, very painful. You see, the pain is very painful even when I sit down and I get up. It is excruciating. I won't be able to move, at least for like 15 minutes. Let me don't exaggerate. But if we are driving, if IMDD is driving and I come down from the vehicle, you know what she does? She comes to my side of the car to let me hold her because I have to stay for some time before I can move my leg. The doctors couldn't diagnose me. I went for infrared, lights, whatever. They were doing all sorts of infrared, giving me drugs that have to do with the nerves. I had to find out what was killing me. I was dying of pain. Then I had to Google because I was just typing in all my symptoms and all that, and I got to know that it was sciatica. And I tell you, double stem cell has been able to, I forgot about it. I practically forgot about that pain. And that is what human body is about. I was taking stem cell because of glaucoma. I was diagnosed to have glaucoma in 2006, and I was scheduled to have surgery. But that was when we came across stem cell in 2007, February.
17.
So we went into 2017, thank you for that. 2017, I was diagnosed 2016. I was supposed to go for surgery 2016, and doctor told me that I will be having it every 4 years. And that scares me. So I had to like really put that behind me.
130.
So, and I was scared though, because I know that eventually glaucoma leads to blindness. And anyone that knows when you're diagnosed to have glaucoma at an early stage in your life, you're scared that when will I eventually go blind? That scared me a lot, but I didn't show my husband or my children. I didn't let them know about my pain. It was something that was killing me. So I was using stem cell for that. And we did not start using stem cell because we knew it was going to cure whatever I was suffering from. I started using stem cell because we have to use and share. We were into it because of the money that we know that we can make. But because we have to try what we were trying to give out to people, I started using it. And you know what? The power of my glasses dropped from -5 to -2.5. Presently, I'm in -2, and I can do without my glasses. Yes, I can drive without my glasses even at night. I can tolerate sun ray very well, unlike before. And my doctor insisted that if you're above 40, you have to use glasses. But I can read very well without my glasses. And when I was trying to convince him, he was like, "You make use of computer and phone, right?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Please, always put on your glasses, make use of that."
Hey,
While I was just...
I'm in a meeting, I'll call you back.
Okay. And my pressure is 0. This is not just coming from me. I'd also use my testimony to help 2 other people that used it for 9 months. And after 9 months, they went to check. They were on stem cell and snowfield. For me, my whole 3 years and 9 months in phytoscience, all the part of snowfield I've taken, I'm sure it's not up to 10. Double stem cell is regular, up to date. I have 1 pack. I take 1 pack for maintenance every month and 1 pack of snowfield. But all my 3 years and 9 months, it's just like about 10 packs of snowfield. So if you can afford only double stem cell, believe me, it will do that. Let me count all it did for me. Glaucoma today is 0. Sciatica is still strong. Mama, the way the camera
Are we giving
your
reaction?
camera.
Hello?
Sorry about that. Am I
Hello?
still on? A call was trying
Yes,
to
you
come
are
in. Am I
on.
still okay? Peptic ulcer is gone. Arthritis. What's
Hello?
that? I'm echoing.
You were not echoing from the beginning. Is anybody doing anything? Okay, go on, please.
Am I?
You can go on.
I'm so sorry about that. Am I back on?
You are.
Yes, you are.
So, there's something that I realized. I stopped retouching my hair because I noticed I was losing my frontage, my edges. And the edges of a woman is the beauty. I started losing my edges and I stopped retouching my hair. And I was just tired because it was like really, really bald. It was shiny. And I've been on stem cell, just growing. And I started spraying Miracle Intense. And wow, I'm so happy. I move around with my whip, my cornrow, like move around. I'm very happy. My hair is thick and the edges are really growing. And I'm proud to say that, yes, it works for that. And it helps for my glaucoma, peptic ulcer is gone, arthritis is gone, sciatica is gone. What else? I tell you, I am radiating because of stem cell. And I cannot stop using stem cell ever because we need to realize that we lose between 500 and 20,000 cells on a daily basis, and we don't replace them. We need to replace the stem cell. If you're taking stem cell and you get your result, please try to do maintenance, at least 1 pack a month, please. Some people quit immediately, they see results. We age differently. If I can lose cells in the area of my eye at the age of 40 and I can lose cells around my eye, nothing is stopping it to diminish again. So how do I make sure that it doesn't come back? It is to maintain it. How do I make sure that ulcer does not come back? In my files in the clinic, they will write it there. There's this drug that we don't take. I can't remember. Any ulcer patients, they have to write it on your files. They will write it there so that they know that anywhere you go to, aspirin, yes, we don't take aspirin and one.
Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen. Yeah.
We don't take anything that has to do with penicillin also. I think, yes.
And
they
then
have to
pepper.
write it down. They will write it on your file. My file used to carry that since I was in the university. I used to roll on the floor when ulcer pain comes. When I gave birth to my children, as I was going, when you press my chest, it hurts from the front to the back. And doctor, they told me it was because of ulcer. They don't hide it. They will tell you. And I was supposed to live all my life with that. It's so unfortunate. People are dying. And the result is here. Please, let's open our mouth and talk. People need to know that there's solution here. These are living testimony. I am a living testimony. Imagine only me having like 5 or 6 health issues. A lot of people are like things they can manage and they don't see it as issues. They are issues. Please, let's take care of ourselves. And Stem Cell is here to help us. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my testimony. I have a lot in the area of cancer also. So stage 4 cancer, if you know anybody that has stage 4 of any form of cancer, Stem Cell will take care of it. Thank you so very much.
Wow. Please, I want this house now to be reeking. You know when they say something, to reek of wow. The emojis, the reactions. Dibolu, thank you. Esti, thank you. Substance, thank you. I can see you. Mashomule, thank you. I can see you people giving it in quantums. Let me use the word of one of my friends, in quantums. Thank you so very, very much. I am so grateful. Now, to you, you might think ulcer is a simple case. Is it not ulcer? We will take Gestid. We will just take Gasol. We will take. Some people nearly out from ulcer. I, for one. In my university days, I never believed I was going to graduate with my classmates. I never believed it. This was because the ulcer pain could start at any time. You might be in the middle of writing exam. Do you know gala? Does anybody know gala? Gala, a sausage roll.
Of course.
Yes.
Was as bad as I could not chew. Where am I echoing from? Is someone having two devices? Okay. I could not chew gala. Gala, yes, gala that you know. If I chew gala, I will have crisis. It almost killed me. I lived with it for so many years until I did a comprehensive analysis and they found out I had H. pylori. I know for those of us who know what H. pylori is, it had to be properly taken care of for me to be free. And today, coupled with the phytoscience products, I can tell you categorically, last year, end of last year, one of my classmates called me and he said, Alex, do you still suffer that deadly thing? And I told him, no, I'm free. I'm free. I don't suffer from it anymore. When I have a crisis, when I run into crisis, you see this is a key. I look for a key or a pen and I point it into the place where the pain is coming. Do you know, funny enough, I get relief, a temporary relief. I look for a sharp object. I could put something sharp on my pillow and lay on it face down, putting the part where the pain is more. I get a temporary relief from ulcer. It nearly, Yorubas will say gbemimi. It's nearly gbemimi. It nearly killed me. But I thank God today. So if you know somebody somewhere who's having the case, please don't keep this to yourself. Share the opportunity with them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say something to Ross. I want to say something to Ross. If you will permit me to show those of us who are coming here for the first time, we've listened to testimonies. We've listened to what people are saying. We've listened. What did I use for H. pylori? Oh, you can see people that know about H. pylori are talking already. They're asking questions already. Now, a lot of people will be wondering, what is this we've been talking about? People have been sharing testimonies. I used double stem cell. I used Snowfield Fort. I sprayed this on my hair and I did that to that. And okay, permit us to quickly take a look at what we will be looking at now. We will not waste much of your time because many of us have got some trainings out there that we have to go for immediately after this timeout. Dibolu, please let me know if you can see my screen.
It's coming up. Yes.
Can you?
Yes, but it is not in full screen now.
Okay. Okay, let's take a look at what we can find here. Oh, I think I lost that screen. I don't know what's been happening since yesterday. Sharing screen has been, let me know if you can see.
It's coming up.
Thank you. Can you see?
Yes, yes.
Now, we've been talking, all of us have been talking about, the Bolu, I sent you a message on WhatsApp. We've all been
I've seen it.
speaking about, I used this was happening, this is this, I was diagnosed of this, I was told this, and now, this is where the world is going in health. What we've been sharing to us since evening is where the world is going in health. I'm sure you would have heard, I've been using this, I've been using this, I've used that, and nothing seems to be happening. So where is the world going in health? It is called stem cells. Stem cell is the latest technology, and it is ringing high. It is ringing high because a lot of people are now aware of what the stem cell is, and the market value is really, really, really going up. American government also know about this, and American government also know about this, and since they want to be the forerunner of this, they gave out a lot of taxpayers' money in looking for life cell therapy, in research for life cell therapy. These are stem cells. What are they? They are called mother cells. Mother cell. For something to earn the rank of a mother, that means the thing gives birth. Its birth, bring forth more. Now, stem cells are mother cells in the sense that they've been given the sole ability to recreate, to multiply the cells in our body. Now, stem cells can replicate itself. It can change into many cell types. It can become blood cells. It can become nerve cells. It can become liver cell, everything. Now, this is why many a times you will ask, like when somebody asks, what did she use for the tumor? And the person also, another person also asks, what did she use for, is it glaucoma now? And you saw it is the same product that was used for this that is being used for the next one, because they are stem cells. They are not supplements. They are not drugs. It is contradictory to the average mentality of what we used to know as medication. The stem cell therapy, it's going in the form of what we have had from the beginning of time. We are all made from stem cell. We all have stem cell. We all use stem cell. Our stem cells die. Remember, it was the stem cell that formed the totality of what we are from the beginning. Our mother and our father had a copulation, and in 40 weeks, a child is birthed. Now, that child didn't just come from sperm and come out like that in 40 weeks. No. In 40 weeks, there was a formation, the breaking of the stem cell, the division of the cells, over 220 different kinds, to bring forth the air, the nose, the bones, the mouth, the fingers, the blood, the skin, and so many other things. As we grow older, at age 6, we lose our front teeth. Less than age 6, we lose our front teeth. We grow them back, and we are told by age 12 we can't grow them anymore. Let me debunk that. You can grow your tooth even at 75. What happened is the stem cell responsible for growing of your tooth started to wear out from age 12. From age 12, we lose stem cell fast. For every day you had an age, you lose your stem cells. By the time you are 60, I bet you are using just the dustpan stem cell that you have, dustpan one, the one that they cleaned up help you to put together. So we need to deliberately nourish our stem cell. Look at what the dailies are saying about stem cell. People used to believe that diabetic does not have a cure. You have to manage it till the end of someone's life. But do you know, with stem cells, diabetics are getting cured. A lot of so many other cases like glaucoma, like thyroid issue, like azoospermia, like Alzheimer, tumors, cancers, even blindness, they are all getting cured through the stem cell. Now, we are not going to be talking about the live cells or the human cells. We are not going to be talking about embryonic cells. We are not going to be talking about adult stem cell, because it became controversial when people started traveling to receive some human remains. Some people frown at it. But the world still needs to get help. So it battered what we are showing you tonight. It battered Phytoscience. Phytoscience is a company in Malaysia found in 2012. They are the sole distributor of the double and the triple stem cell, and this company is in the business of taking care of our wellness and our financial well-being. But they didn't do it alone. They went into partnership with a company called Mibel Biochemistry. Mibel Biochemistry is a part of the Dutwiller Group from 1886. But the arm of the Dutwiller Group, which is called the Mibel Biochemistry, started not very long ago, in the 90s. And the CEO of that Mibel Biochemistry is called Dr. Fred Zulli. Now, it is discovered in Switzerland that there is an apple that shares the same likeness as what happened with human. You believe me, when you have a wound, a cut, in some hours, it begins to cover up. In 3 days, you may not even notice where the injury occurred if your body really helps you to regenerate fast. Now, this also happened in the life of an apple species called the Utwila spatluba. Utwila spatluba is a wonderful apple that does not oxidize. It doesn't change color. Yes, it is still crunchy 2 weeks after you bite into it. Yes, it has a longevity span. Now, to help human life with longevity, that was the sole aim initially. They collected through a process. Now, I'm stating this categorically, that this process is what differentiates the nutraceutical job, the pharmaceutical job, from what we have in our hands today. There is a process called the liposomal phytocell technology. This is the means by which the stem cell of this apple species was removed, extracted, to be used for human consumption. But they did this without distorting nature's plan. You will not use this and start growing apple on your head. No. What does this apple species do? We found out that 0.1% of this can help to speed up the regeneration of cells and stem cells in a human body. That is the thing that has been happening. That is why someone with glaucoma can tell you categorically, I use the stem cell and this is what is happening. That is why someone with diabetes will tell you. That is why someone with Parkinson. That is why someone with stroke. That is why someone who is infertile. That is why a woman who has fibroid. That is why someone who has goiter. That is why someone who has sinuses. That is why someone who's been written off. That is why someone who has a renal failure. That is why someone who does not produce insulin anymore can categorically tell you that they are healthy and strong. because this takes care of over 200 health issues. Let us remember, in the first place, it is a stem cell that formed the 220 different kind of cell that made us whole. It is only a stem cell that can return us to factory fitting. That is why we can beat our chest today and stand out to give all the testimonies that you are listening to tonight. Now, this is an MOU signing between Phytoscience and Mibel Biochemistry. Please, if you can make a screenshot, if you can snap, whatever you can do, you can munch this place. You look at the picture where they are sitting at the back here. You will see a live date, a date that you can Google and see the facts. Mibel Biochemistry and Phytoscience signed an MOU agreement where Mibel Biochemistry gave exclusive, can you read that? Exclusive ownership of the double stem cell and triple stem cell formulation. If you see outside today, and a lot of people are showing you the more you live, the less you see, and they call some things for you stem cells. Please, if you do not see the name Phytoscience in conjunction with Mibel Biochemistry, please tuck to your leg and run for your life. I love this picture. My trainings are not complete without showing this picture so that anyone who wants to argue will see that Phytoscience is dealing with the origin of stem cells, the plant stem cell, and they got a patent right. Patent. When something is patented, the sole right has been given to that person. Now, because of the beauty of what Phytoscience is doing, you can see all the awards that have been backed by the company. There is a back-to-back year of award year. There are so many other beautiful things going on. Now, this is our world-class product. If you are sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, can I see your reaction welcoming these two products? They are wonderful. These two products are wonderful. Please give it a reaction button, because these two products have been saving a lot of human lives. A lot of people, I know someone who's bought her own coffin. Yes. Someone who bought the tomb where she will be laid. Have we seen that before? We only hear of birth dates. Nobody knows their death date, but this person was given a death date. But as we speak today, she's still on the planet Earth. She's still enjoying the beauty of God's plan for her. The double stem cell and the crystal cell are wonderful products. What will they do? All this tourishi is just for it to be noted down that, oh, I stated they pretend longevity of the skin cell. Ladies and gentlemen, this screen will not contain what these two products will do. They will take care of over 220 health issues. It has anti-aging effect, boosted energy, better blood circulation, boost your immune system, protect your brain, give you good mental function, aids in reducing belly fats. Yes, it does a whole lot. It preserves your vision. That is why someone can categorically tell you, BB that spoke to you. When I met BB, I met her with a bottle glass in front of her. BB, I've never known her to go or speak without her glasses. Her eyes are sunken. I, for one, I have worn glasses for 25 years. But today, I don't think anybody in Phytoscience will ever remember they saw me in glasses. I wore glasses for 25 years. But today, that is a story gone by. Now, how do you consume our double stem cell and crystal cell? Our double stem cell and crystal cell are sublingual therapies. They are poured under the tongue. Sublingual means under. Lingual is our mouth. You pour a sachet of either crystal cell or double stem cell under the tongue, and you close your mouth. In less than 5 minutes, it will permeate the sublingual gland to the brain, dividing through mitosis. Yeah. After 5 minutes, if you cannot feel the stem cell there anymore, it is advised you drink about 50 cl of water and more. If you are on a daily regulated water, some people have been asked to consume less than 1 liter of water daily. You can drink according to the regulation, but as long as you take water, because the stem cell work better in an hydrated environment. Now, the next one is the Snowfield Forte and the Actual Plus. These are our water therapies. The Snowfield Forte and the Actual Plus. The Snowfield Forte and Actual Plus will do wonderful things for you. The Snowfield Forte is your best aid in gastrointestinal problem, anything that got to do with your gut. Snowfield Forte is your go-to. It will detox you. It will fight infection. It will treat bad breath. It will help you with skin sores. It will rejuvenate your skin, rejuvenate yourself, manage blood sugar, help you with weight loss. I've been trying to lose belly fat. I have done this. I have gone to the gym. I have the blood sugar, the weight issue can all be curbed. It will also help you to give you a balanced acid alkaline count. And for anyone who suffers sickle cell, this is your best aid. Now, the Actual Plus is your go-to. You have 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices all combined into one. Imagine yourself eating a bowl filled with this. This night, I was just asking my children, what are you going to be having for your dinner? Your dinner fruits. My daughter opted for banana. My son said he wanted orange. The other one said he wanted tangerine. And this is because I don't joke with fruit intake in my house. Now, if I have as little as that and I am prouding that I have fruits, imagine this colorful representation, this beautiful rainbow of colors, of beauty, of nature. So, the Actual Plus is your best option to heal any kind of health issue. If you know anyone that suffers type 1, type 2, pre-diabetics, this is their go-to. If you have any man, okay, men, I was teaching the ladies what to use in washing or taking care of their federal government some time ago. So if you are a man, you are 40 or about to approach 40, permit me to use this word, and you don't want to be a 2-minute noodles. See, some people are beginning to look up when I said 2-minute noodles. Yes, if you are a man in this house and you don't want to be a 2-minute noodles, you know what I mean? You need to take care of your own constituency. Yes, Actual Plus is your go-to because there is Pasak Booming and Pasak Booming. Please, this route is called Pasak Booming. After this presentation, every guy in the room, please go Google Pasak Booming. Pasak, P-A-S-A-K, Bumi, B-U-M-I. Look it up and you will see it will be doing a wonderful job to your constituency. And we know every man who is 40 should be watching out for enlargement. The Actual Plus is going to set you back to factory fitting. How do you consume the Actual Plus? Now, Actual Plus is best taken 3 to 5 drops in 4 ounces of water if you're trying to take care of yourself, just to look good, look nice. But if you are taking care of a health issue, you're trying to satisfy mama in the house, you're trying to make her conceive, have round tummy, or someone who suffered diabetes, or someone who is in the convalescence, you're just getting out of a terrible health issue. If you know someone with HIV/AIDS, if you know anyone with lupus, please, for those things I'm explaining now, try and look them up. You know how terrible they can be. For anyone who suffers lupus, try and put about 10 drops of the Actual Plus in 4 ounces of water and let them take that 3 times daily. For our topically applied cells, we have the triple stem cell, which are made up of the Miracle Intense Essence and the H2O Moisturizer. Many of us don't joke with them. This is the H2O Moisturizer, very small but very mighty. This is my go-to every day. Once I come out of the bathroom, my face is adorned with a splash of the H2O Moisturizer. Then the Miracle Intense Essence, many of us who could dare it, we spray it into our eyes, and many people who have given you testimonies this night about getting their sight back, many of them have used it. Then if you have any kind of skin irritation, you have skin tags, you have you have goiter, you have lipoma, you have keloids, or you have eczema that you've been told does not have a cure. You have acne, you have noodles on your body, you have irritable rash, you can use the Miracle Intense Essence. It will give you a supple skin. It will take out 10 years out of your life. You will look younger than your real age. These will help you protect your skin against the UV ray. It will make you supple and smooth. Now, I want to crave our indulgence. We will be leaving shortly. For product testimonies, I want to beg us, this site does not look nice, but if you can dare it, let's go. You will see a leg that is booked for amputation, but this leg didn't suffer amputation because this person met with Phytoscience products. The man on the other side suffers stroke, but if you see what he's holding the Phytoscience, No-Feel-Forte, and double stem cell. There are so many other testimonies that the product has helped a lot of people with. Our products, are they duly certified? Yes. We have certification, and you can see the heartbeat of NAFDAC there. We have so many other certifications, and we have the United States of America Food and Drug Agency certification. Yes, this is a world-class certification. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you to you for being a wonderful audience. This is the end of my presentation tonight. Now, how do you come on board? If you want to come on board the Phytoscience stem cell, you want to get it for your usage, you want to have it for someone, you want to treat yourself, you want to make money, because there is money making. We're not talking about money today. You want to make money from it, you want to give to a loved one. Permit me to use these words. The festive period is close by. the elderly people we have in our homes, in our families. Many of us are already making lists, writing out lists of the hamper we are going to buy for them. Many of us are already making lists of what we will give to them. But permit me to say that many of them do not really need what is in that hamper. Permit me to say that many of them do not need what is in that hamper. Many of them are trying to save themselves from terrible health issues. If you give them those hamper that are laden with things that they are not supposed to touch, at a quiet time or a boring time, they may be lured to going to that hamper and getting something they are not supposed to touch, therefore aggravating what the health issue they suffer. You could put together a healthy pack of these products. You could put them together and give in, you could do 10 of each, you could do 30 of each, you can do 20 of each, you can do 40 of each, you can do 110 of it, according to how your power is. You can wrap it beautifully in a basket and give it the name, the Health for You, and give it to that elderly man or the elderly woman that you normally present with a yearly gift. And I bet you they will forever pray for you. They will sing your praise and they will be happy that you thought of them, you thought of their life, their being healthy became important to you. So ladies and gentlemen, for everyone who has been invited tonight, please try and get back to the person who has invited you. They will give you a list of how much you can get any of this. They will tell you how you can, if you want to use this as a means of making money, they will teach you, sorry guys, they will teach you how you can achieve that. They will also teach you how you can get any of the products, if it is the flagship products, and they will tell you also how you can get it cheaper. Debolu, please check your message. They will tell you how to get it cheaper. Now, for everyone who wants to come on board this business tonight for wellness, there is a promo going on, and this promo is going to end on the 30th of December. Please speak to the person who has invited you tonight. Don't let this promo elude you. Don't wait until it is about to end. Let people you know, especially at this festive period, let them enjoy the beauty of knowing what real and good health is all about. Thank you, everyone. It's been a wonderful time having us tonight. We will want to take at least three questions. I never knew we were going to stay till now. I thought by 9 we'll be out of here, but we are we are still here. We are still here, and this is almost going to 10 o'clock. Thank you so very much, everyone. I will want to take questions now. Please, if you have a question, can you please raise up your hand so we can take a look at your question. If you have a question, please raise up your hand.
Is Donne still in the house? He had a question.
Mama, you said?
Donne.
Donnes.
Yes, he had a question.
Yes. Good evening. Good evening. Donnes is still here.
Good evening, Donnes. Good to meet you again.
Good evening, Mama. I've been enjoying listening to you. You said it's almost 10 p.m. It's almost 10 p.m., but that 10 p.m. is just 10 p.m. Listening to you, 10 p.m. is nothing.
Can you speak a bit louder, please?
Okay, ma. I said 10 p.m. is not late. Listening to you whenever you are presenting, 10 p.m. is not late.
Okay.
My question is, for how many minutes should someone stay after taking any of the stem cells products? For how many minutes should that person stay or wait before eating?
Before meal.
Yes, before meal, yes.
Before meal, at least an hour.
Okay.
At least an hour. Thank you. Chiamaka Sonia, you are raising up your hand. Can you please speak? You have a question? Chiamaka Sonia, did you off your video? Chiamaka, do you have a question?
She's speaking, but we can't hear. She's probably not loud enough. She's not audible.
Okay, let her speak. She's already unmuted. Okay, if she's not talking, can Lady Edge, can you please ask your question?
Unmute yourself, please, Lady Edge.
Lady Edge.
Good evening, leaders in the house.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, actually have mentioned tonight. Thank you. My question is, you mentioned about spraying the.
I can't hear you.
Oh, please, can you hear me? You talked about the triple stem cell spraying into the eye. My question is, and we also is it also safe to spray the H2O?
Okay, is your question the same as what you sent to the chat room?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I was trying to show you something just now and it bobbed up and flew away. Now, I'm showing you, if you can see me, the H2O moisturizer is a cream. It comes out in the cream form. If you can see my hand, it is a cream. I don't think I will let this one go for free. The H2O moisturizer is a cream and it can be applied topically. I bet you if you see this part of my skin where I just used it for tomorrow, you will marvel. Now, it is not a spray, so it cannot be sprayed into the eyeball. But the Miracle Intense Essence is a spray. It can be sprayed on anything, on glaucoma, on anything that is sight related. It can be sprayed on wounds. It can be sprayed on air for you to achieve what would I call it now? To save yourself from shifting cultivation, Iaiko and the rest. To save yourself from that, you can spray that on your scalp. Then, like Idenia Man from the US, she had one health issue where she has scales and bumps and a lot of terrible, painful thing on her scalp. But she sprayed the Miracle Intense on the scalp, and a condition that doctors have not been able to take care of for the past 6 years was taken care of in just some days. Now, that is that for the Miracle Intense and the H2O moisturizer. Thank you, everyone. Please, is there any other question? Any question coming to this house? Please, if you have a case, just have it at the back of your mind as solution at come. Meet with the person who has invited you, and I'm sure you will never remain the same. Thank you everyone for being a wonderful audience. I'm going to leave this page open for Mama Anka. Mama Anka, please, I want you to help us close this meeting tonight. You will have the authority to unmute everyone. You have the right to do that. I can see we are talking about closing and people are still sitting in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to go for a training. I need to go for a training.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. Mama Anka, please help us close this. People don't want to come out, so they don't want to go out.
Okay, we don't go.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Alex. We are enjoying you now.
Thank you, Ma. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you so much, great leader Alex. Thank you, great members of the Platinum Partners. Thank you for our guests who are coming in, some for the first time, some for the second time. I can assume, and rightly so, that the almost 2 hours you have spent here has been well spent, and that you are not regretting that you sat down to hear all that you heard. And like we always say, when an opportunity is presented to you, grab it with 2 hands and run with it. We've been talking about health options. You agree with me that everything we have heard here would add value to lives. Even if you don't have any health challenge, remember we said it's not only for people who are sick. Every human being needs stem cells to be replenished. Take this opportunity and live well and healthy. You could come in contact with people who are suffering all manners of debilitating diseases. The COVID had just ravaged many people's lives, compromised their health. Cancer is on the rise. High blood pressure is a household name now. Diabetes is on the increase. And this is the time that we want to take care of our health. You don't want to have to rely on the health care that we don't have in this country. What more? It is not only in this country. The US now is suffering under the ravages of the COVID, same as European countries. The time is set for us to enjoy and to explore the options we are given in the cutting edge options of what phytoscience is all about. So you've heard it all. If you need to hear some more, we'll have meetings coming up in subsequent days. And for members in the house, we have training tomorrow. We appreciate your time that you've spent here. Because of time, we have other meetings that we need to attend. That's why Alex had to run off. We appreciate you, we thank you, and we wish you a good night rest. Thank you, everyone.
Good night. God bless you.
Thank you so very much, Mama. Please.